Welcome to Fastang 444. I'm going to speed the gameplay up because there are two games I'm going to show you. Otherwise it would just be too long and not quite as entertaining. And I'll pause it at different critical moments throughout the game. And I will show the final showdown in regular speed so you can see what takes place. I think you're really going to enjoy this one. So sit back and enjoy the show. I wound up taking this level 4 Audi S1, and the car that was over to the left, I engaged in a head-to-head real quick with them, got into the Focus RS, and then, look at this, level 7 Jeep Trailcat, and someone gets into a Mercedes AMG 1 around halfway through this game, so this will be tricky, and I wound up getting into this head-to-head with this level 4 Mitsubishi. Off I went with them in tow up the hill, and watch this. As I am completing this head-to-head, that AMG 1 just won a head-to-head right around the same location, so I'm running up the mountain away from them. Someone got into a level 9 Fiesta as I was getting away from the AMG 1. Sometimes people will sit around where the finish completes and snipe people. And some other higher level cars people are getting into, and that Mercedes AMG 1 eliminates the Fiesta. So they are engaging in head-to-heads, and I call that an unnecessary risk. I come over here, here's a Jeep Trackhawk, so I turn. This vehicle looked like they were chasing them. I engage in a head-to-head with them. So if I get a clean run through here, I should be able to beat them. They're quite a distance behind me, even though this doesn't have that high of a top speed. The AMG 1 wins another head-to-head. Again, an unnecessary risk. Every time you engage in a head-to-head, you are risking being eliminated. And there's online gaming friend, K1llerGram, and a level 6 aerial nomad in this game. I'll take this Andretti Beetle and go over to the stadium. And look at this. Level 10 Hoonigan, and then another aerial nomad. So I will sit here, and if someone comes near the entrance to the stadium, I can catch them in a head-to-head. And look at that. Farty wins a head-to-head, takes the AMG 1. That AMG 1 that was taking unnecessary risks wound up losing their AMG 1. I actually considered for a moment going north, trying to influence the finish to the north side of the mountain, but decided I will try my normal direction of going east through the stadium, or towards the stadium at the beginning, that is, depending on where the finish appears. I like to leave around this Y-shaped intersection. So I turn around, just getting in position for the final showdown, just sitting here kind of minding my own business, and here comes the AMG 1 Farty that wants to try and ram me outside of the arena. I open up the map. He's still there trying to ram me. So this is Arena 19. The range of time to leave is 17 to 20 seconds. And I will leave now due to Farty ramming. this point, they're just being a source of irritation, like a mosquito you want to swat. Cut that exit kind of close. And when the finish point appears, it is north. It looks like possibly towards the canyon. It's not on the north side of the mountain. So I turn abruptly north and try to get alongside of the Bat's Head. Farther to the right are rolling hills and trees. Considered actually going through the city and then over, but decided to stay outside of the city and take my chances going through these rolling hills here. That's where I made that decision, as you can see. So here's the rolling hills I have to deal with. There's a Camaro that is right there that, as you know, doesn't do very well with off-road terrain. I'm running into a tree. Camaro's right in front of me. Should be able to pass them if I could get by these trees. And here comes Farty in the AMG 1. So let's get over here, and I'm rattling around in the trees. Fortunately, land on my wheels, and I think they are having issues too. And I'll slow this down. Look at this. Farty wound up ramming a tree there, and I think the Camaro did as well. I'm trying to get over towards the finish, bounce off of the Camaro, thinking there was a gap over here. Fortunately, I get over these rocks. They're going more in a direct line above the rocks, and the finish is right there. It looks like someone is going to get to the finish before me. I'm spinning around, bouncing around rocks and going through trees, spin around, get on the road, over to the finish right in front of the Camaro for the win. And afterwards, K1llerGram and I were chatting on the Xbox app. He told him about my rammer and comedy of errors getting to the finish, and he said he had a comedy of errors as well, hitting every rock and tree trying to get into the canyon. This game, I'll jump in where I am in this exoset, and look at that. Someone gets into a level 9 Andretti Beetle, and then there is another Andretti Beetle back to back. About halfway through this game. And here's a car over here all by themselves, so I engage in a head-to-head with them, and I know the head-to-head is going to the left over towards Mule Lake. Look at that. Someone gets into a Camaro and a Mercedes AMG GT. So there are others in this game getting into higher level cars here while I am rolling around, going through these hills. And someone gets into an MG Metro. And then someone gets into a Mercedes AMG 1. Wow. I'm in a level 7 Jeep Trailcat, and then someone gets into a level 10 Funko F9. Then there's also a Camaro in this game. Someone gets into the Audi RS6, a great car, although it's much faster than the level 2. And I can see it's going to be Arena 11. So I am just going to hang here. Look at this, a level 7 Porsche Cayenne and another level 8 Camaro. Unless they took the Camaro that was in the game. This car comes over towards me. Off we go. And Along the way, I see someone gets into a Mercedes AMG GT. So let's get over to the finish and get into a level 8 Camaro. So someone gets into a Mercedes AMG GT. It's going to be Arena 11. You can see final Arena 11 now. So I decided to just hang out here and take my chances with the Camaro in the final showdown. If I can take a better route and time my exit. Also another Camaro. I don't know if they keep just taking the Camaro someone else had there or what, but I am getting in position now for the final showdown. Just left at that bend in the road behind me, facing the intersection in front of me.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown!
You can see this point on the map I like to leave from. This is Arena 11. The range of time to leave is 12 to 14 seconds. I'll add a few seconds to the max and leave at 17 seconds because the Camaro tends to spin its wheels off-road, as you all may know. So let's do this. Hey, perfect exit right at 3 seconds. And that is the AMG 1 that is behind me there. Finish point appears. It looks like this is the only live once jump off of the suspension bridge. And when I get to here, I can see it is. When it's lined up right between the supports on the suspension bridge there, I know it is the you only live once jump. I hit the tree trying to take the shortcut there. I will use this side of this hill for a banked right turn and start heading over to the left side of the hacienda. Get to the point that is ahead, a sharp left turn that leads through the tunnels to the suspension bridge. There's a few trees to get through and I lost all my momentum. Now I have to regain my momentum, and here comes the AMG 1 that is taking a direct line. They also hit a tree, so I will keep to the left here and angle to the right and jump just before the support. Try and get down on or close to the road below, and no, I'm upside down. I'm going to reset back on the bridge. Now let's do it again. Oh no. Come on. Come on. Land on your wheels this time. I think I have it. Alright, I have it. I lost my spoiler on the drop there. So, alright, I'm in first place. Surprisingly, I just need to get through a few trees over to the finish. I have it. I got the win. What another comedy of errors in this final showdown. As I mentioned, both of these were in the same day.
Welcome to the secret society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh.
Thanks for watching. I trust you enjoyed this video. And if you've been enjoying my channel, please subscribe. Just click that link on the bottom right. What are you waiting for? Clickety, click, click. Click, click, click.